Okay, it says 15 out of 15 channels. We're 22 seconds in. I'm expecting Debbie to say hello to me at any second now. Okay, turning off this monitor. I don't think we need it. Everything is reading online today. Even this other one, VK, which banned me. I got banned off of VK. Hey, Patrick, you beat Debbie. Good job, bro. Not too many people can beat Debbie, man. She's crazy like a fox. Hey, Mark, Patrick, Roger. Patrick, Mark, Roger. What's up, boys? All the boys are here. I love it. My kitty cat is staring at me with an evil look in his eye. This will not stop unless I give him more food. So you guys just check out that headline there and just mull that over. And I'm going to give him some more food here. New flavor. There you go, buddy. That's exciting times, man. New flavor. Okay, here we go. All right. Rogi's here. He's gone outside. Nick! Good morning, Nick. Hello. How's it going? So you guys might have noticed the title. It says the and jobless. I said, don't worry. It gets even worse, pal. You know, this guy thinks it's bad because he's and lost his job. That kind of sucks. Now look at this. He's got to run around and go find himself a new job. He's going to go travel around. Is he going to wear, one of these? Is he going to get one of those? I doubt it. Is he taking a huge risk now? He's got to drive around, go around a bunch of strange people that he doesn't know and put himself out there, risking catching, something like a frying pan. Dems flying around, I don't know. There's things flying around. There's stuff. I can't say all of the words. I'm not allowed to say certain words. But you guys know what's going on around the world. So this guy's going to go out in the world where all this stuff is going on now and probably without his, right? What's going to happen? Well, he could catch the thing. And if he catches the thing and he's got a better chance of dying. And we all know that's a fact. I'm not saying it's going to stop you. I'm not going to say that's a silver bullet. It's not. But you got a less chance. And if he doesn't want to do that, and he doesn't want to do this, and he wants to lose his fucking job, now he's out there looking for a new job. Now he's pounding the pavement. Now he's talking to folks, breathing out their air right in his face. I'm sure he's not going to wear one of those. So, it makes for an interesting point, I think. And when people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't be, you should give them more time. No, man. No. I'm not going to. That's me. And if you want to be more patient with these people, take your time with them all you want. I can't wait to see them expire. Like a vaccine passport. I can't wait to see you expire. And that's where I'm at on that. And the one person who just left is probably butthurt over this. Good. I don't want your infected ass anywhere near my audience anyway. Now, I know that there's a sentiment out there today that, you need to be patient with these people. You have to treat them with more respect and give them time and explain. No, I don't have to do any of that. I can sit here and fold my arms and laugh at you and watch you die. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't have to be patient. I am no Hill D. I wish I was. But I don't give a fuck about you people. I don't. She cares. Maybe you should go pay attention to her. Yeah, Bitcoin, I know. It's kicking ass, right? Lyman, thank you. Yes, it is. Patty, me too. Unvaxxed people can be gone. Yeah, and they will be. And hey, man, when something really bad comes out of this, this is bad. Okay, don't get me wrong. Ask Herman Cain. It sucks, and it's really bad. Ask Herman Cain's family. You can't ask him because he's dead. But you can ask his family. And, they'll tell you, yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. You don't want this. You don't want to be affected by this. Let's try to get past it. Yeah, that's what a lot of us are doing, and we will. But when this thing, metamorphosizes into something even more horrible than what we know today, and you guys are still on that fucking bus, hey, man, you better get off that fucking bus, man, because if this thing's gonna goddamn mutate into like some kind of an Ebola thing, or worse, and you guys are still on that train, I'm just gonna sit and laugh. And hey, man, we need the resources, man. We want all of you low IQ fools off the planet. We do. We really do, man. I know. You gotta act nice. Oh, no, let me explain it to you why it's so important, why it's the greatest invention of mankind. This is the greatest invention known to mankind. Let me explain it to you. No, I'm out of breath. I'm losing my voice. I don't have patience for you people anymore, and I want you gone. I just want to talk to intelligent people now for the rest of my life. Seriously. That's all I want to do. I'm sick of trying to convince the morons out there. You guys have been bred down and bred down and bred down into this fucking pool of low IQ. And, go look at your fucking stupid ass parents. And don't come to me and say, oh, we need guidance, we need guidance. You've had all the guidance you fucking needed, you stubborn, hypocritical motherfuckers. My body, my choice. Why you tell a woman she can't have a choice of what goes on in her body? Well, you keep that sentiment going. Let me know how that works out for you when this shit mutates into something fucking evil, straight evil. And you don't think it's going to happen? When do your kids start dropping dead? Then you're going to start taking note. Then you're going to be, hey, man, we've lost some children. Yeah, you're going to lose more people, too. It's going to get bad. It's going to get way worse. And it might not ever get better. We might have this until our extinction. Imagine that. Like the cold or the flu. We've got that until we're extinct, don't we? And there's a lot of other diseases that we're not going to be able to get rid of. This could very well be one of those diseases that just never goes away. And, you're either going to play ball and get one of these, or you're going to fall to the wayside and be one of the low IQ idiots that doesn't have a stake in populating this earth, this planet, with your poor low IQ genes. We don't need your chromosomes anymore. Understand, you are idiots. And as you guys that won't get this leave this show, I celebrate it. I celebrate thinning the herd, man. Get rid of the idiots off my live stream. I only want people who understand that this is the greatest invention known to mankind. And if you can't admit it, maybe you should go Google that shit. And if you don't want to Google it, go DuckDuckGo it, okay, you Rogan fans out there? If you don't know how to fucking use a Google search, then use something else. But go educate yourselves and quit being the byproduct of your own fucking hypocrisy and ignorance. And that's what you're going to become. Oh, you lost your job? Just wait. It's going to get way worse, I promise you. So just keep playing your fucking stupid little game and find out how little I give a fuck about your ass. Find out, and you're going to find out real fast. I'll be dancing a jig for you. Like I was dancing for Colin Powell yesterday, I'll be dancing a jig for your dead ass. So remember that. Next time you have an opportunity to get one of these, maybe consider this conversation. And remember how we really think about you. It doesn't matter how nice these people really are to you. What they really think about you is what I just told you. They couldn't give a fuck about you. Yeah, they gotta pretend. They got kids. They're trying to save the planet and all. They gotta pretend that they actually give a fuck about your ignorant, low IQ ass. But they really, really don't. I know because I'm one of them. And I know how we feel about you. I don't care if you're family, friends, neighbors, whoever the fuck you think you are, social worker, teacher, EMT, police officer, head coach of Washington State football. We don't give a fuck who you are. We don't mind when you die. That's the thing. That's the point. We don't mind. We just don't mind. You brought it on yourselves. You're lazy. You're stupid. You're a pussy. You can't admit straight facts. about fantastic inventions known to mankind. Toodaloo. That's all I got to say to you. That was great yesterday about the incognito search. Thank you, Patty. Thank you for recognizing. Yes. I go through this Twitter response. I get down about 30 responses, and nobody said that you could do an incognito search on Windows 10. And I'm like, wow, man. I mean, I didn't have time to go through everything and see if somebody mentioned it, but it would have been near the top, you think, if somebody had said that. Like I've always say on here, man, you're on a team. You're on a team, and you've been indoctrinated into sports, religions, high schools, whatever the fuck. Whatever team you're on, you're playing that fucking narrative. Hey, Billy, I can't help you if you subscribe to a narrative like what we're talking about yesterday. If you subscribe to everything Joe Rogan says and everything he says is gospel to you, I can't fucking help you, man. Go to DuckDuckGo. I don't care. If it works for you, it'll work for you. But I'm just telling you, you already had access to it. You just didn't have somebody smart like me to tell you that. You were listening to fucking dumbass Rogan instead of me. Sorry, buddy. I wasn't talking about you. Oh, you can get both. You can get both of those now? That's good. I wish I could say the word, Jacob, but I'm not allowed to. Can't even say the word. That algorithm's going to be all over me. I've only got 1 day left. I don't want to screw it up. So, all right, let's move on. Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? You've got your thing. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, I don't really do that so much. But I probably should. I think I remember getting one a while back. I can't remember. I don't know. But, so, Washington State football head coach fired after refusing one of these. The big, tough coach from the football team. He didn't want to get one of those. Donald Trump got one. He's a pussy. And even Donald Trump got one, and he's a fucking anti-vax pussy. And he still got one. And yet this motherfucker won't do it. The biggest pussy on the planet, Donald Trump, got one. I can't think of anybody else who almost anybody on this planet could beat up. Anybody could beat that man up. My mother could beat that man up. He's a pussy. He's incapable of doing anything physically except hitting a fucking golf ball. That's all he can do. He won't even walk on the golf course. He has to drive around on a golf course. Fucking hilarious. Hair plug surgery during, and then took testosterone to work out, and it made his plugs fall out. Now he's out $50,000 and had this huge scar on the back of his head. Whoa, really? That's crazy, Billy. How did you know that? Yeah, you don't want to get both, Patty. That's for sure. You don't want to get it compounded. Two diseases compounded together. I didn't notice any typos. Testosterone. Okay, testosterone. Ah! I haven't gotten the flu shot in like 8 years, but my mom always does. I got the COVID. I never really got... kind of want to thank cannabis for that. You want to thank cannabis for that? Okay. I don't know how that works, but okay. All right, so let's move on to the next thing. All right. The very next thing is Zillow to stop buying homes for the rest of the year as it struggles to manage its backlog. That's not good. 4 other assistant coaches will lose their jobs for not complying with the 5 times as many police officers have died from not getting as from gunfire since the start of the I told you, man. This fucking pan fry, we'll call it a pan fry. This pan fry that's sweeping the nation, it seems to seek out idiots, low IQs, and hey, man, even fucking pigs. I couldn't have invented a better disease. If you had said, Nate, invent a disease and infect a certain amount of people or whatever, I would have never thought of this. Just go after the idiots. Just get the low IQ people off the planet so we don't have so many morons here. Wow, let's just thin that herd, and what a perfect way to do it. I couldn't think of a better... Yeah, I used to look at this as a negative all the time. Oh, I'm so depressed, and oh, I can't see my friends, and I'm locked down, and I gotta wear this, and I gotta get one of these, and blah, 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 blah. Hey, man, stupid people are going away. That's a good thing, man. It's a really good thing. I don't care how they go away. I just don't want to hear their stupid shit anymore. You know? And if I don't have to block them on social media, so I don't have to hear their stupidity anymore, even better. If they don't have to get algorithmed, you know, from getting censored by overbearing social media platforms, and I don't have to hear their voices despite that, even better. Even better. Wow. Thank you, Pan Fry. Thank you, Pan Fry, for getting rid of all the idiots on this planet. I'm glad to see that I've retained almost my entire body of audience, which means that you guys are listening. You guys are smarter than that. You guys are rising above it. And I love that. I still have a good, healthy audience here. I want you to stay healthy. Consider that. If you haven't, please do. And I hope this show helps you if you were on the fence. I hope this show helps you make up your mind to do it. And don't be like a fucking moronic football coach. Look, this is a guy who's devoted his life to fucking sports, man. He's an idiot. They see a ball go back and forth and back and forth. And that's all his life consists of, is a ball literally just going back and forth on a field. He's throwing a life away on that bullshit. He's an idiot. And this fucking proves he's an idiot. That's the sports mentality. You know, you got this fucking basketball player out there. Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Well, now everyone knows you're a fucking idiot and you're out of a job too, bitch. Fuck you. You know, go paint houses. Go mow some fucking lawns. You know, go back to school, motherfucker. You know? Sucks, huh? Sucks to be talked about the way you deserve to be talked about. Sucks not to have, you know, somebody protecting you from the evils of someone's opinion that really fucking makes sense. It sucks, doesn't it? Sucks to be you. Yeah, Joel, please do. Please do. Please do. Hey, Joel, it's for you. Most of all, brother. You know what you need to do, Joel? Go on YouTube and go watch videos of people dying from this thing in hospitals. And ask yourself if you want to take the chance of being one of those people. I don't want to take that chance. I don't want to be in a hospital bed trying to fucking struggle to breathe. So, I mean, I don't know what more it takes to get through to people like you, bro. It's like you've got your head so far up your ass right now. I need to go get my skid steer to pull your fucking head out. You know? And you're really hard to help, man. You've chosen all the way up until now, 2 years into this thing, and you still haven't fucking done it? Man, I don't know what to fucking tell you, dude. You know, I just lost some respect for you. I gotta tell you that. What are you fucking waiting for? You know? Then getting evicted. Right, Billy? Never felt more better. Yeah, it does make you feel good knowing that you're a little safer, you're a little better off. You know, you might survive it if you catch it. It feels good. It feels good to do something that's going to, you know, it's like, you know, how do you think a police officer feels in the morning when he puts on his bulletproof vest before he puts his shirt on over it? He feels good about it. Hey, man, this thing might save my life today. I'm going to put it on. You know? They say an ounce of prevention. A stitch in time. You don't want to get a stitch? A single stitch? Well, it's going to be worse than 9. I guarantee it's going to be worse than 9 stitches. You know, if you are overweight, if you smoke cigarettes, and you know a lot of you do, you consume alcohol. Let's just go back to the big one. If you're overweight, you got a double chin, you get this thing, so long, pal. You know, you are not built like Joe Rogan. He's a fucking machine. He's turned himself into a machine. So he, you know, and then he goes, he fights this thing off in a day or 2 or 3 days, whatever the fuck. And everyone's like, oh yeah, I'll just do that too. I'll get the fucking Bill Iverson and I'm trying to think of other things I can say. Mononucleosis antichromonials bodies from heaven. You know, oh yeah, that'll save you. Not the fact that he's in, you know, perfect fucking health. Not the fact that he runs miles, works out, eats healthy food, some of the most healthy food you can eat, and takes really good care of himself. Then he stands there like an idiot and says, oh, see, you guys got nothing to worry about. Dude, none of your audience is as healthy as you, Joe Rogan. Seriously. None of your audience is as healthy as you. It's psychotic for you to stand there and pontificate from that podium of perfect health and say, see, yo, I went through it. You know, I went through it, no problem. And you guys are going to go through it just fine, too. What a douchebag. He's such an asshole, man. He's literally costing people their lives. His own audience members, man. Literally. People that listen to Joe Rogan have died. I guarantee it. Because they listened to Joe Rogan and they believed him. They forgot that he was in perfect fucking health. Hey, man, Oscar De La Hoya was in perfect fucking health too, and look what happened to him. He almost died. So, you know, you might be in perfect health like Joe Rogan, but you could be one of those 20%ers, man, that feels the full effects of this thing. I would love, you guys have no idea how much about this stuff I've been studying and listening to, and I'd love to share the information with you and talk to you about it, and we can't discuss it on here. And I have to use code words and try to fool these stupid YouTube algorithms. Hey, YouTube algorithm, you're a cunt, and I want you to suck my dick. Okay, YouTube algorithm? Fuck you, and fuck your mom, and fuck shit lips, and fuck all the little re-engineers that work for him. But especially, fuck shit lips, and fuck Google. Oh, that feels better. You know, sometimes saying how you're feeling, it's cathartic. It's invigorating, man. I feel like I just got a new line of fresh oxygen into my lungs. Let's smoke! Yeah! Look at what I got. What? Clean glass? Nobody's got clean glass anymore, pal. What are you even doing? Dude, I was listening to this interview today, and this guy sounded just like Joe Rogan. I want you to hear his face. I want you to hear his face. I want you to hear his voice because it's funny. Listen to this guy's voice. And what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit. I'm going to try to slow it down because he talks too fast, but his tone is right. And I think if we slow it down like Joe Rogan talks, I think he's going to sound just like Joe Rogan. So let's see if this works or not.
Art to in due course, and this is a complete flippening of the art market from physical to digital. Now, it doesn't mean that all digital physical art is worth less, but that kind of more speculative, meme-driven, modern art side of stuff can flip. So I think that's an interesting process, and you know, there's so many things to get our heads around. As you said, there's so many of these bloody NFTs now of different animals. What does it mean? But I take it seriously. People like Bill Nye have got involved with On-Chain Monkey, and I'm like, well, Bill was the guy who invested in CryptoKitties and Zoom, and Bill's no stupid guy, and he sees more in it. What am I missing? And I don't know what I'm missing yet. I just know I'm missing a lot because I can see it happening at a pace that I've not seen before, and it feels like the early days of Bitcoin, where word of mouth spreads super fast.
Doesn't he sound just like Joe Rogan?
and it was happening on different channels than most people could see, but it happened really quickly, and I think that's what's going on.
Talk to us about social tokens. I know you've tweeted about that a bunch. You've talked about it in other podcasts and interviews. What is a social token, and why are you so excited about it?
So,
okay, listen to this. I'm going to slow this guy's voice down.
We're going to bring up here, he is the founder of Real Vision. He is one of the most thoughtful people when it comes to the macro economy, and he has gone deep down the Bitcoin and crypto rabbit hole. Raul, can you hear me?
of course I can.
How are you? I'm doing great. Let's start with macro structure first.
Oh, I'm speeding it up.
It feels like there was massive chaos last year. For anyone who was paying attention to the podcast, you and I recorded in person in March of 2020, and you pretty much nailed it.
That was quite a famous podcast, I think.
Yes, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Raul's just being a doomsdayer. You know, he's just calling the market's going to turn over. This is going to be bad."
You know what's funny is if you slow him down a little bit, he sounds just like Rogan. I mean, just like him. If you play him sped up, you can hear the tonality is the same, but it's different. And I knew, I was like, man, I'm on my show today. I'm going to play this. I'm going to slow him down. And he's going to sound just like Rogan. And dude.
And then, like, within a week and a half, everyone thought the market
Within a week and a half. Dude, he sounds just like him.
was going to zero, right? I mean, it just got real bad real fast. We obviously had the government step in. We had the interest rate manipulation.
And you know what's hilarious about this? I was listening to this when I was in the shower today, and I was trying to do that, what he was doing, because I was like, if I could talk like him, I could fucking impersonate Rogan, you know? You can't do it. There's some tonality in his voice. It is identical to Joe Rogan's, and it's almost like a musical instrument. Like, it can't be duplicated unless you build the instrument exactly the same. Dude, there is a tone. It's almost like I used to be in a band. Oh, by the way, guys, I got some really bad news yesterday. But the lead singer in my old band died yesterday. I don't know how, but our road manager called me yesterday and he's like, dude, Tom died. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, they were really tight. And this was a band I was in called Full Throttle for years. And we were really, really good, man. We were really fucking good, man. One of the greatest cover bands in Central Florida at our time. And this guy's voice, he could nail the Scorpions, man. He could do anything. And, you know, it's just, I still have videos of us, though, guys. I've got videos of Full Throttle, and someday we'll watch them, okay, on here. All right? But I will miss you, Tom. You were a great person and a great human being and a great singer, and you will never be forgotten, bro. You are part of my life, and you'll always be part of my life. So yeah, I found that out yesterday, man. I don't know what happened yet. I'm waiting to hear back. But Terrace, my road manager, he comes in here sometimes, man. He comes into the show sometimes. So, anyway, I was talking about a band, and I don't remember why I brought up rock bands. Oh, it's like a musical instrument, I said? This guy's voice? I don't know. Here, listen to it now, though. Listen to it.
We had all the monetary and fiscal stimulus, and now we get all the way up until today. How do you evaluate?
Dude, he sounds just like Rogan, I swear, man. There's just things he says where you're like, dude, I swear I just saw Joe Rogan when you said that. It's so funny.
Where we are from a macro standpoint.
Macro.
At the current moment.
Dude, if I listen to this guy, I will be able to talk like Rogan, I think. All I have to do is listen to him and hear the similarities and then amplify them, you know?
So
anyway, this is a great... I clicked on this by accident. I was trying to watch a Lark Davis video. This interview came up, and this talks about Bitcoin and where this English guy, feels Bitcoin is going. He's been on Bitcoin early, and he understands crypto really well. I'm not going to waste your time with this right now because I know some of you guys aren't into crypto and whatever, and that's cool. But for those of you that are into crypto, that is called Raul Paul, P-A-L, : Crypto is taking over the financial world, full interview. So let me give you the link if you guys would like to see this video. Okay, here's the link to it in the chat. Bitcoin is booming. Everybody keeps coming in saying that, dude. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I know, bro, right? Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I got 62.3 right here. That can't be right. I think it was 62.8 before. No, what's it at? 62.6. Yeah, this is where it was all morning, man. I've been watching it all morning. So it's hanging out. It's doing good. I'm impressed. So 5 times as many police officers have died from not getting as from gunfire. So COVID is taking those people out. And ousted Miami police officer is pleading with officers to get vaccinated. I heard on a YouTube video yesterday, Ron DeSantis putting out straight COVID misinformation and lies on YouTube. And YouTube, it was for Forbes magazine, and YouTube wasn't giving it a goddamn COVID warning, didn't take the video down. They take my video down, but Forbes magazine's video of Ron DeSantis telling, millions of people complete straight lies. Complete straight lies. Do you know what he said? He said that you have more of a chance of dying from the thing we're talking about if you already caught it once than if you got one of those. That's what he said. Which is total bullshit. I went and I looked up a study because I'm like, that's not true at all, man. All these fucking people that are like, immunity, immunity, immunity. I've got immunity. All right, well, let me go read about your immunity and see how well it does. Dude, you guys, all of you fucking immunity motherfuckers, you're in for a rude awakening. And let me tell you something. I can't tell you about it on YouTube. You're going to have to go research it yourselves. Best of luck to you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I've given you the goddamn light, the pathway. Fucking, dude, I got walls on both sides to lead you. I put you in a fucking funnel. And I'm funneling you in the right direction, and you still can't fucking make it down the hole. So, I'm done with you. For all of you that refuse the lockdown, refuse to fucking, follow basic fucking principles to save your fellow human beings' lives, I don't give a fuck about you, man. Don't come crying to me. I don't want to hear about it. Just leave. Go away. No. That was Crush, Josh. That was my band Crush. Different band. That's when I was the singer, yeah. I learned to sing from Tom. Listening to Tom, I became a backup singer in his band, which I wasn't good at. I didn't know how to sing, really. And, finally I was harmonizing, and then I started trying to learn my own songs, with an acoustic guitar and sing, and I was like, I got to make it through a whole song, I got to try to just learn a whole song. I learned my first song, and then I kept going, and then it became like an addiction, learning new songs. I was like, I got to learn that song. Anytime I'd go to a party and I'd play music for people, and they'd say, hey, do you know this? And if I didn't know it, I would go home and learn it, man. And next time I'll be ready, I was so glad I did that too, because so many times I will be in a bar, a party, whatever, and, maybe I'll be taking my guitar off and we'll be done with the set, and someone will yell something out, and I'll know the song, and I'll be like, well, I'll stay up here and play, and I'll get $20 from somebody, as a tip just for playing a song. NFT, I'd totally do it. Yeah, Nays Garden NFT. People are dying every day, and people ramble on about bullshit. Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? You guys, as a habit, I almost always read your chat before I read your name, just out of fairness. You know that I do that? It's subconscious. I don't even think about it. I always read your chat first, because I want to read everybody's chat. I don't want to I don't want to not read your chat because of who you are. So I just don't do that. I don't judge, I try to give you all a fair... I'll get about halfway through a chat and somebody's saying something stupid, and I'll look at the name and I'll be like... roll my eyes. You'll probably see me do that every once in a while. I wonder what Nay was reading right then. So, let's move on. What's the next thing? Trump's website appears to have been hacked. Good. Taco Bell is giving away free breakfast burritos. I'm just reading you guys the news headlines. Oil-themed park? What? An oil-themed extreme park? What is that? China's going to start punishing parents when their children misbehave. You should punish them just for having them. Oh, that's right. China's already been doing that. You can only have 1.5 kids. What? UNC can continue to consider race as a factor in admissions process, judge rules? What? What? We're reading this one. University of North Carolina can continue to consider race as a factor in admissions process, judge rules? What? I'm really confused about the word continue. They've been using race when they're considering whether or not they're going to admit you into their fucking school. How about the content of your school history? How about your grades? How about your attendance record? How about your behavioral record? Your color of your skin and where you're from? Really? Really, North Carolina? Really? I mean, fuck the judge. The fact is, North Carolina already set the fucking precedent. The judge is just going with the flow, man. He's just doing what North Carolina already established. It's fucking psychotic. Dude, hey, Wesley Donison, this isn't about affirmative action, asshole. All right? Which is a good thing. Listen to this. Students for Fair Admissions had argued UNC used race in its admissions process and that it intentionally discriminated against certain members based on race and other factors. A federal judge ruled Monday that the University of North Carolina did not discriminate against applicants who were white and Asian American during the university's undergraduate admissions process, according to court documents. The ruling comes following a lawsuit filed in 2014 by the group Students for Fair Admissions, which argued UNC used race in its admissions process and that intentionally discriminated against certain members based on race and other factors. In the lawsuit, the group accused UNC of employing racial preferences in undergraduate admissions where there are available race-neutral alternatives capable of achieving student body diversity and employing an undergraduate admissions policy that uses race as a factor in admissions. In Monday's ruling, Judge Loretta Biggs said UNC didn't discriminate and said the university could continue to use race as a factor in its undergraduate admissions process. This is fucking bullshit. UNC has met its burden of demonstrating with clarity that its undergraduate admissions program withstands strict scrutiny and is therefore constitutionally permissible. What a fucking stupid sentence to write. I'm not even going to read you that. This fucking idiot. They'll appeal the decision to the Fourth Court of Appeals and to the U.S. Supreme Court. Look, I don't care if you're white, Asian, black, purple. I don't give a fuck. None of that should be taken into consideration when you're trying to get into a school. The only thing they should be looking at is your fucking grades. And if there is an influx of a certain race of student, too fucking bad, man. They're doing better than others. They get in, and you don't. You know, if you're not making the grade, you don't get in. Period. That's all. There should be no other solution to that problem. You know, you base it on your history as a student. That's it. You know? And as far as affirmative action goes, affirmative action was trying to combat this racism that's going on where they're only letting white kids into schools. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of black kids out there and other color kids who do just as good. And they need to be given a fair chance at getting into those schools. That's all affirmative action was trying to fucking achieve. They've couched their bigotry in affirmative action bureaucracy. It's still affirmative action. Well, you know, I don't agree with, you know, putting some kid with one color in front of another one when the other one has better grades and a better school record. And if that's what affirmative action does, I don't agree with it. But whatever you want to call it, you want to call it affirmative action, you want to call it discrimination, whatever. I'm against it, man. You go on what these kids can do, what they've done, how hard have they worked. And those are the ones that get the first, you know, chance at a goddamn, at a school, at a scholarship or whatever it is they're going for. Yeah, man, hey, well, if you abuse affirmative action, I'm against it. But, hey, man, when you've got a bunch of racists that are picking white kids over black kids, you needed affirmative action to at least combat that. And that's what affirmative action was for. Affirmative action wasn't saying, hey, let's take the dumb black kids and replace them with the smart, replace the smart white kids with dumb black kids. That's not what it was at all. They said, let's take, if there's smart black kids out there that are just as smart as white kids, let's give them a fair opportunity. I'm for that. And if that's how affirmative action was working, I'm for that. But anything else, I'm not. And I really don't know how they were using affirmative action. I know that there were a lot of white people that didn't like it. But I know there's a lot of white racists out there too. And as soon as you bring up affirmative action, I'm looking at you as a racist. You know, you don't like the fact that black kids were given a fair chance to get an education? That's pretty fucking racist, bro. Well, now, Wesley, I'm just gonna fucking block you, dude. You're an idiot. You're a fucking racist cunt. So go fuck off, dude. You're a fucking white racist piece of shit. And I don't want your fucking white nationalist Nazi ass on my goddamn chat. So go fuck off, Wesley. You know what he said? What he said was that, oh, white kids do better in school than black kids. Most white kids do better in school than black kids. Oh, really? Okay. Okay, you fucking racist cunt. God damn, man. It's like these motherfuckers think that they've won some kind of a comrade, you know, with me. They think, oh, this guy is he's a brother in arms with me. Oh, he hates black people just as much as me. Wrong! Wrong! You're a racist cunt, and I'm not. That's the difference. Yeah, dude, you know, don't go there with me. I'm not even gonna fucking entertain that kind of language on the. Ooh, it's 7:10. The lights haven't popped on yet. Hold on, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit, the lights are gonna pop on. Turn it on. Turn it on. That's the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, cool. Lights are gonna pop on. It's 7:10. This is it. Here comes the light. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. I said. So. Those of you guys who remember that I was attempting to rehydrate my dry buds with some buds that were really dank. I want you to know that almost all the buds in these containers have got their dankness back. And it's almost impossible to tell the new buds from the old ones. They're all like the same moisture, sponginess now. So this technique that I made up yesterday, and I just made it up yesterday, works better than anything else I've ever tried. Number two, it works faster than anything I've ever tried. This is the way to go. If you're a grower and you have the ability to you need to rehydrate something, and you've got some dank buds to throw in, I'm telling you, man, that you cannot tell these apart now. They are almost all identical. And they're nice and spongy, man, all of them. All of them are nice and spongy. This is one of the older ones. And it's got some moisture in it now. So, let's go with the Gorilla Glue to start. All right. And I will try to select one of the older buds. We don't want to smoke one of the newer ones because it can't possibly be completely cured yet. But it will be probably within a day or two. Wow, so sticky, so nice. Sure you do, Chris. Sure you do, buddy. Sure you do. I don't know why you've never come on my live stream and told me that it's a great thing to do. Chris, why haven't you ever told me that you've done that before? Why haven't you ever told me that you've done that, Chris? Why would you keep your special curing technique all to yourself? Right? You do realize I'm having a very hard time believing you, right? Just so you know, that's why I'm going on this line of questioning with you. I have a very hard time believing that you've come up with this fantastic, perfect method of curing and drying your cannabis. And as many times as we've talked about curing and drying cannabis on this live stream, and you've been in here, and you never thought, hey, maybe I'll mention my technique today. Hey, man, I use new buds with my old buds to cure them. Everyone does that. I did it last night. Sure you did. Sure you did. After my show where I explained that I did it? Sure you did, Chris. Hey, man, I'll give you full credit for coming up with that technique if you can prove it to me that you came up with it before I did it. Prove it. Prove it that you came up with that idea before me. You were on last night's show too, weren't you, bro? I'm just gotta tell you, bro, I'm not buying it, man. I've never heard of this technique before, ever. And I know all kinds of growers, man. I'm out there, man. I really am. I pay a lot of attention. And no one's ever said, hey, man, take your new buds and put them in with your old buds to rehydrate them. No one's ever told me that before. Not even you, Chris. And then all of a sudden today, you hear me say it and you go, oh, yeah, I do it all the time. Weird. Why wouldn't you have told me this last year or 2 years ago? Why wouldn't you told me this all the shows that we've ever talked about curing cannabis, bro? Hey, man, I'm just doing this, Chris. I'm just doing this, buddy. I do it making hash with water. What? That doesn't even make sense. Jacob, that doesn't even make sense. You have some kind of a evidence that you've done this in the past, bro? You have a photograph of you doing it? You have a video of you doing it? Have you ever spoken to anybody about it? Where did you find out about it? Did you make it up on your own? Did someone teach you that? You said everyone does it. It's funny. Everyone does it, and I've never heard of it. You do, Nay, no lie. Well, like I said, you have some evidence to back that up? That's a hell of a claim. You know, you're trying to steal away my idea that I came up with, and you're trying to take credit for something that I invented. So, yeah, you got some evidence? Because I went public with this shit as soon as I learned it, you know, because I share information when I find something good. And that way, I never have a problem when someone like you comes along and says, oh, I thought of it first. Great! Here's my video of me doing it before you. Now, when did you do it? Yeah, I've been putting this on the show since yesterday. There it goes. There it goes. There comes the sun. On 420, at 420, no law regarding cannabis at 420. Cheers, everyone. I'm glad I held my bong. I wanted to celebrate the lights coming on. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, if this is something that you've done, why haven't you ever mentioned it before? You never mentioned it until I mentioned it. It's kind of fucking weird. Just common sense in you here, bro. Hey, Bartholomew, I'm blocking you from my live stream. It was nice knowing you. Now have a nice fuck off. Hi, Ducky. Cheers. Is an old technique. Right. Can you prove it? Can you prove it? You know, show me the proof or shut up. How about that? You know, as many times as I've had old buds and new buds, I never thought to take the old buds and put them in the new buds and put them with the old buds and rehydrate them. Not until yesterday. And I was sitting here looking at the buds and I was thinking, you know, they're the same strain as these. And I was like, these are a little dry and those are wet. I was like, I wonder if I put a wet bud in with the dry bud, if that would somehow, you know, pull the moisture out of that one and go into these. Old new hash, got some hash. I dry hash with water and oils. My dad makes me hash with male plants and auto flowering. One's dry hash, water mixing with oils, cooking in tin foil and tray. Yeah, Jacob, I don't think that's the same thing. I don't know what you're talking about. You're confusing me. We're talking about rehydrating buds, bro. And I went public with this yesterday on my live stream. And I showed everybody how to do it. I'm like, I'm going to put buds in here. We're going to let them sit overnight. I'll let you know how they go. I woke up this morning. The first thing I did was I checked these. And I was like, damn. I was like, they are perfect. And, you know, there's still a little bit of the smell from that, from the new shit. But that's going to go away. That's going to break down within another 24 hours. But the dryness of these, it's perfect. Yeah, freezing, it's good. But, Chris, isn't it funny that as many times we talked about rehydrating buds, you never answered my question. As many times we've talked about paper, have you ever heard me tell people, hey man, take a paper towel, put some water on it, and I said I rehydrated all of this with some water on a paper towel? I'm just wondering, Chris, of all the times that you've been on here that I've discussed rehydrating buds, why didn't you ever mention that technique? The best one. Why wouldn't you have mentioned the best one? Why won't you answer that question, Chris? I asked you that before. You didn't answer, so I'll ask you again. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off here, bro. Why didn't you mention it? Well, this is how I dry my buds. You know, I put the old buds in with the new buds. I'll tell Nay that. It's great. Why wouldn't you say that? You're not answering my question. Isn't it funny how you won't answer my question? You're just avoiding the... It was not that important to me. You know, of course it's not important to you, Chris. That's not my question. We're having a conversation here about a certain topic. Okay? Let's say we're talking about, you know, the fastest animal on the planet, and I'm claiming that it's a greyhound. And you're sitting over there on the information knowing, no, it's a fucking cheetah, and I've got the facts and I've got the information here, Nay. Nay's over there literally telling people the wrong thing. He's saying, yeah, the greyhound is the fastest dog on the planet, and I know it's the cheetah. Hey, man, you know what? It's just not that important to me. What? Chris, you are the biggest bullshitter. You're fucking lying, man. You are fucking lying to me right now. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like being lied to. You have no response to say why you didn't mention. Now you've admitted that you've heard me talking about rehydrating buds. And you know that I'm a grower. And you know that I've got fresh bud around. I don't know, man. You know, it's It's not all year long that you got fresh buds sitting around. It's only when you're harvesting, right? Several times a month if you're indoors, once a year if you're outdoors, maybe twice if you're used it in light depth. You don't always have fresh bud. You take it, you hang it up, right? You hang it up, it cures, it dries, it's only wet for a few days. Huh, you thought to rehydrate some other bud with that bud just in those few days. It's interesting, man, you know? You pick that up, you got that. You're not telling me where you learned it from. You're not telling me that you fucking came up with it on your own. I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you a fucking liar. What do you got? You know, the more I think about it, the more challenging it becomes for you to try to tell me how you figured this one out. It's not like you got wet bud laying around all day, bro. You know, it's only a couple times a year. You know? Yeah, it's kind of coincidental. When did you come up with this fucking technique that you just used last night? After I did my show last night, showing everybody how to do it. I'll give you one of these emotes. I just hate being lied to, man. You know, I think I make a really good argument here in saying you've never mentioned this to me before. As many times we talk about curing buds. 30 years ago. Yeah. So 30 years ago, you learned how to rehydrate old buds with new buds 30 years ago. And over the last 30 years, you never thought to fucking share it with anyone ever. You just hoard the information. Is that how you are, Chris? Is that how you are? You don't want other people to learn your techniques so their buds aren't as good as yours? Is that it? Is that kind of person you are? There's no videos on YouTube about rehydrating old buds with new buds? Huh. It's an old technique. He says everybody does it. Chris says everybody does it. Certainly there's got to be some cannabis user on YouTube that was rehydrating his buds with the best method known to mankind. Certainly he would put that on a video on YouTube and show everybody. I sound like your uncle, Maria? Right on. Good. I'd probably like him. Maria says, lol, Mr. Yeller. Hey, Maria, when you have someone that you think you can trust and you find out that they're fucking lying to your face, you tell me how you feel. You tell me if you keep that shit under wraps. Miss fucking calm, cool, and collected. Alright, you're laughing about your uncle. Whatever. Yeah, Maria Louise, I'm just going to go ahead and block you from my live stream. Is that cool? I'm going to block you from my live stream. You are a fucking weird bitch. Anyone who would say that makes you miss your uncle and then laugh about it? What do you mean? What are you laughing about your fucking uncle for? What do you mean it makes you miss your uncle? What are you fucking saying? Oh, fuck me? No, fuck you, you dumb cunt. Now you're blocked. Now you're fucking blocked. You miss your uncle, haha, what? I don't even want to fucking wait around to try to figure out what you meant by that. You know, sometimes I misread shit, sometimes you mistype shit. I try to get it straightened out. We have a nice laugh and whatever. I don't even want to hear from your cunt ass. Fuck off. Cunt off. Do you hear me talk about growing that often? Yeah, Chris, I do. You talk about growing all the time. Now you're going to try to weasel out of this, you fucking liar? Yeah, you talk about growing all the time, bro. You know, you talk about your growing techniques. You talk about how you grow. You talk about your nutrients. You come in here and you give my audience advice. We argue about it. I tell you I'm going to fucking block you on your bullshit. What? What are you, drunk, bro? What time is it in fucking Canada right now? Is it drinking time? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought we were in the same time zone. Hey, sometimes Chris drinks. He says he quit that shit, but you know, there's always relapses and shit. And I'm just not buying your shit, bro. I'm not buying your shit at all. it gets worse and worse for you, bro. You know? Do you have any tips on fucking off? Oh. What kind of tips on fucking off you got over there? You got any tips on fucking off, man?
Prepare yourself.
Or don't prepare yourself. It's your decision entirely.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Security, I lead for you. My eyes burn. My point is no, 'cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn how things begin. You'll never learn how things begin. You'll never learn how
Bottom of the hour. Cheers to Laurie Gun Cannabis. Cannabis Citizens for all. Bottom of the hour. Cheers. Jordan Peterson uses a lot of words to say absolutely nothing, like Ben Shapiro. You know? Jordan Peterson has received so much attention by so many followers. Whoa, Bitcoin just dropped. Massive drop, guys. Everything just dropped. It might be a healthy drop, though. Let's see what it tests at. 61.8. It just dropped to 61.8. No. Whoa. Okay, my bad. No. My bad. What? It says 61.8. Yeah, it went from 62 to 61.8. So there was it was at 62 cents. It just dropped $1,000, guys. Bitcoin just dropped $1,000. So there's going to be a lot of buying right now in Bitcoin. There's a whole bunch of people. It just dropped $1,000. A bunch of people are going to jump on and buy. If you wanted to make a little bit of money right now, I would recommend consider buying right now. It just dropped $1,000. It's probably going to go back up, and it's not going to take that long because a lot of people are going to try to make some money off of this drop. So you got to dip if you're buying the dips, guys. Look, I'd love to talk about Jordan Peterson, man. Yeah, I feel like you're a liar, Chris. Bye. What's up, Josh? I was on Facebook but came over here to see the comments. Here for the show, Paul. If you buy the right dip, you can become rich. Damn it. Did dip. No, it's okay, man. These are healthy. Something like this is fucking healthy, man. It's healthy for this to do this, guys. It just means that there's huge players that are buying and selling, and they're having a huge effect on the overall value and volume. And it's people are interested in it, man. That's good. This is good. This activity is good. It's some of the healthiest it's some of the healthiest Bitcoin movement ever is what's going on with it right now. So this is, if you guys are not paying, I mean, I begged you guys to listen to these guys, these podcasters. They give you all this information, and you only rely on me to source it out to you. And you know, there's a lot of shit that I learned that I don't tell you guys. Because more than half of you are not interested in this shit. But if you are interested in it, man, you guys can go get all this information and find out. The crypto market is about to explode. And everybody who's in it right now and hodling, you guys are going to do really well in the next year. But, you know, if you want to be lazy and you don't want to listen to the podcasters that are out there, or you want to sit out on this, and just watch other people become rich, and you've got money sitting in a bank account somewhere, you're going to be real sorry. I promise you. You're going to be real sorry. So, you should be listening to all the experts, man. I've got multiple sources. I play them on the show. I tell you their names. You guys could be in the know. If any of you had the urge, you know, to do it, the fact is most people just don't have the urge to go out and make a bunch of money. You really don't. You don't have the drive. You know, you just don't want to do it, man. You don't want to do what it takes, man. You know, it's like if you go into the military, you go into boot camp, you know, and you're just not willing to get down on the ground and crawl on your belly and have people shoot live ammunition over your head while you crawl underneath barbed wire. And the sergeant's like, well, you know, you just don't have what it takes, man, and fucking kick your ass out. You know, you just got to sit on the sidelines and watch everybody else fucking pass. You know, it's the same thing. If you just don't have what it takes, man, you don't have the stomach for it. You don't have the drive for it. You're lazy. You don't have the you're scared. You've got a lot of fear around it. Whatever. Yeah, man, it's gonna really suck in a year. 2022, we get to November of 2022. And you guys are going to see where Bitcoin went from where it went today. You guys are going to go back to this day. And you're going to watch this show and you're going to be like, man, Nay told me on that day, October 19th of 2021, it was all the way down to 61.8. Bitcoin was all the way down and it just dipped to 61.8. And he said, hey, you can do it. But you know what? It's just like this and that. Doesn't affect me if you want to get into it or not. You know, do what you will, do what you want. You know, you want to fucking waste away, go waste away. I would say listen to fucking Rach's, bro, and ignore Alexa. That's what I would say. Because Rach's is right. That is where it is. It's at 61,878. Well, it was. It's not moving. I've got to refresh the page. I've got to pull up the, Dude, I should have fucking smoked that. What the fuck did I just do that for? I don't know what the fuck I just did, man. look, it's not just one source, everybody. I'm telling you where I get all this information from. You know, it's not a secret. You all have access to this information. And if you would just watch a fucking pod... What do you guys do? You play video games all day? Seriously, do I sound like your parents? Is that what you do? Do you guys play video games all day? I'm wondering. Hey, man, if when you're not watching this show, you play video games all day, press 1 in my chat. I want to know how many of you guys just game all day. You know, I had to stop video gaming because of a bad shoulder and a bad elbow and a bad wrist. It was killing me. That's why I had to stop. You know what I found out? I could really educate myself. I could really learn some things. I could really enlighten myself instead of running around in these maps all day and shooting the same people all fucking day and for a score at the top of a fucking screen. It's like watching a football going back and forth on a screen. You're achieving nothing. Oh, some of you are going in those video games and spending some fucking money. So you're just losing shit too. Not only are you losing brain cells, you're probably eating sugar while you're doing it. And you're just sitting there like a... And none of you are video gaming. I love this. None of you video game all day. Yes, it is, Billy. Correct. It's a waste of fucking time and body. You will? You'll spend that extra hour gaming? Brian Zhang on crypto? Yeah? Maybe I'll look into him, Phil. It's one I haven't heard of yet. You guys, once again, Bitcoin is showing lateral movement. What does this mean? It means that the altcoin market is going to explode right now. Okay? The lateral movement or downward movement of Bitcoin. Now, look at this. You see this as lateral movement right here, folks. See that? After that drop, this is goddamn healthy as fuck for the market. And you've got time right now to act, but the altcoins are where to be looking right now. I'd be looking at the altcoins. I'd be paying a lot of attention to those altcoins. I'd be watching AVAX. I'd be watching Theta. I'd be watching Harmony 1. That's number 3 on the list, guys. That's mine. I'd be watching Litecoin. Litecoin's making moves, folks. I'd be watching Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, ADA. Polkadot. Where's Dot? I'd be watching fucking Polkadot $40 right now. Is Polkadot $40 right now? Holy shit. In the time it took me to beat Fallout, I made a full $2,000 mummy and sold it. You haven't gamed since 2015. Lark Davis. In the time it took me to set up an Xbox One, I replaced an entire sump pump in my foundation. Dom. You have to stay in the market. Nay, you're right. You have to look at what is moving the market. Keep it real. Not only that, you have to listen to all of these different people that study this shit, man. This is a new technology, guys. It's a whole new system. There's people that have been watching this for years now, and they're understanding it really good. The guy I was listening to this morning was talking about what Bitcoin is doing and other alts are doing. It was that English guy that we were watching. I said the guy sounds like Joe Rogan, the guy that was interviewing him. You guys should watch that fucking interview, man, and listen to what he's saying about what's going on with the market. He says we've never seen anything like this before, and it's stronger than it's ever been. Now look what's going on right now. Something massive just happened. Something major just happened. Here we go. Bitcoin just jumped up to fucking 62, guys. Just like that. In the time it took me to explain to you what the fuck that guy was saying, we went from lateral movement to 62,000. Boom. Look, those of you who were just bought a little bit of Bitcoin right now, you're going to be really happy you did. We might not ever see $59,000 Bitcoin ever again. And we could very well be seeing $100,000 Bitcoin way sooner than any of you could possibly imagine. And more. It just went to 62,100, guys. There's people that are making a lot of money. The 24-hour high is 63,293. It is about $1,000 away from the 24-hour high. Now you want to hear the really exciting part? The 24-hour low is 61,050. It hasn't gone down to 61,050 since 24 hours ago, probably. Somewhere within that time range. Dude. And it only went down to 60. You can't even go back, what is this, a few hours? 2 hours or so? You can't even go back and see that drop. Where was it? Where was it? I can't even go back that far. But somewhere way back here, and this is how many hours? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So this is roughly 18 hours worth of Bitcoin, and within the last 18 hours, it has not gone underneath 61,000, guys. That's the low. You guys, HODL gang, I'm telling you, this is a huge day for crypto today. And I told you it should go to 65. I was expecting, yeah, Bitcoin, Ivan Boswell, that's a great question. Bitcoin trades 24/7. It never stops. Now, there is a market close. They do have a market close every day. There's the weekly close, but it never stops. It's like a casino, bro. You know, they got to stop and count their money every once in a while, but they don't stop casinoing, and Bitcoin doesn't stop Bitcoining. It's 24/7, bro. And when that stock market shuts down to a grinding halt, Friday night, 5 p.m. or whenever it shuts down, that fucking Bitcoin train is just going. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's fucking Bitcoin, bro. 62.2, folks. 62.2 and climbing still. Dude, let me tell you something. I used to say this and it would immediately drop, right, guys? And Bitcoin is so much stronger now. It's behaving differently. We've been watching Bitcoin since February. We like to watch it like this. We'll put it up on the screen. We'll watch how it behaves. We'll purchase a little bit. It'll drop. The strength. This $1,000 drop was so fucking beautiful, guys. So beautiful. So it's like doing reps. It's like Bitcoin's doing reps. When you're doing reps, you're out of circulation for a second. It's doing reps. But then as soon as it finishes its reps, it's bowing up. I wonder what's the conversion of, say, 1 trillion Shiba to Bitcoin. You could look that up easily, man. I wish I kind of put all my savings into it. I have about 2,000 into it. That's turned into nearly 3,600. There you go. That's it. You do what you can, man. You know, I put all of my savings into it because I'm in a position to where if I lose it all, I still have income and I can still survive. And not everybody is in that kind of a situation. So, you know, in my specific situation, I'm able to do this. And I realized, I was like, man, I can't have money sitting in the bank not making me money. You know, I have to have money sitting in crypto making me money. So, all-time high of Bitcoin is 64,008. We're at 62,001. And we just got a hell of a retest. It didn't even go down underneath 61,000. It went down to 61,333 and it bounced right the fuck up. Like Mike Tyson in the first round of a fight. Boom, right back up. Oh boy, you didn't fucking knock him out? You're in trouble now. Here we come. Hi, Karen, what's going on? Hello. Thank you for the 3. I think I will smoke. Karen says 3, and it is 420 in Newfoundland. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers, everybody. Such a nice bong rip. Oh, the Gorilla Glue. Nope. That's the Girl Scout cookie. I believe. It's so smooth. Nick, you can buy Bitcoin anytime you want. You don't have to buy it cheap. You can buy Bitcoin today, and it's okay. You're just putting your money into storage, bro. That's all you're doing. You're just putting it into another savings account. That's how you guys need to look at this. You got to get a credit card. Get yourself a Bitcoin credit card. So you can pull it out with a card. You can spend it like regular cash, and it'll be worth more money than when it's sitting in a bank account. You store your money in crypto. You know, you take some of that and put it into a Celsius account. So that food truck never left. It's blocking traffic and my kids' bus. No one. Huh? What, they parked a food truck in front of your house, bro? So far from the new grow. What's my favorite? I don't know yet. I don't know. The wedding cake is amazing, though. That wedding cake's amazing. I wish that plant was mine. Was out of work for so long. Yeah. Billy, why don't you hotwire that motherfucker and go into business, man? Open up a roach coach. Billy Ballantyne's roach coach of horrors. How awesome would that be? You open up the side, everyone's hungry, and you got like baby fetuses in jars, skulls, little zombie babies, fucking shrunken heads. Oh, dude. Billy's Ballantyne's little shop of horrors. And procurements. And curiosities. Convert that truck, son. A hot wing truck right in front of the castle and just left it. Dude, they're listening to you, man. They're fucking spying on you from inside the food truck. And the guy's gonna go, he's gonna be out, he's gonna go through the window, he's gonna go, shoot the moon! Shoot the moon! Did you get that reference? From the food truck, bro! From the fucking food truck, bro! That's fucking Cheech and Chong. I love that shit. That is what they did. They were in a food truck. Parked a hot wing truck, right? So, well, what are we gonna try to smoke this Gorilla Glue, man? I think I really like the Gorilla Glue. I really like the Gorilla Glue, but I still have to smoke some of this Girl Scout cookie. And now I'm really fucking high. Early top of the hour. I'm sure we'll be doing this again really soon. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism tips for all. Cheers, everybody. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bitcoin just went to 62.4, now 62.5, guys. Lots of volume. Holy shit. 62.6. Boom. There it is. 62.6. Dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me, man? Where do I want this? I don't know where I even want this, pal. Oh, I know where I want it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, right there's fine, dude. Put it right there, dude. Just put it right there, dude. 62.6, bruh. 62.6, bruh. Who else gives you live stream of Bitcoin while we smoke cannabis? Who else on the internet does that? Who smokes cannabis with you and covers crypto? Let me know. Let me know who they are so I can team up with them. You guys notice my shirt? I'm like a fucking superhero. Psst. Nobody even wears sheath underwear with the checkout code NAZEGARDEN for 40% off every order anymore, pal. What are you even talking about? Nobody's even doing it anymore, pal. What are you doing? No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Cheers, everybody. I'm a bobblehead. Sideways jellyfish. I gotta get my beard braided and cut off. I was gonna say bye-bye, beard. You guys are gonna miss my beard? You guys say, we'll love you no matter what you do, Nay. I love it. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You're so supportive. You're the most supportive audience ever. Now somebody needs to cut that with the other day when I said, you guys are the most unsupportive audience ever. I'm not a hypocrite, man. A bidet and quitting sugar heals hemorrhoids without a doubt. I'm glad that works for you. Try the triage oil next time on your hemorrhoids. No, keep the beard. Now the beard's gotta go, bruh. Beard's gotta go, bruh. Getting into the beard, bruh. What is crypto what? I don't know, Ivan. I've never heard of that one. What is that? Google it for me and let me know, please. Ivan Boswell. Will you Google that for me? And tell the class? Sounds like energy used to make crypto? A crypto what? I'm just doing this. Man, I heard some amazing things about blockchain today, guys. Oh, fuck. Dude, they're talking about using blockchain for voting. They're talking about using blockchain and saying, dude, no one will ever be able to fake ballots or votes ever again if you do it with crypto technology. And that goes back to my whole, everyone should be automatically registered to vote. Every human being in the United States of America should automatically be registered to vote. You don't have to vote, but you should be registered to vote. That's all I'm saying. And if everyone in the whole country, think about this, everyone in the whole country is registered to vote, your address wouldn't be needed. They don't even need to have your current address. They don't need it. Why would they need it? You're already registered to vote. You can live anywhere and vote. It doesn't matter where you fucking live. And the government doesn't have to have your address from that specific piece of information. Covered in the fucking blockchain, bro. And it becomes anonymous. I bet the votes become anonymous. And then it's just, hey, man, who's more into crypto? Democrats or Republicans? And that's who's going to fucking win the goddamn elections. Who's buying more crypto? Oh, Ivan, I asked you to look it up and tell the rest of us what it is. So thank you for looking it up and Googling it. And now please let us know what it is. Do I use a Sharpie to black out the beard on my hoodie? No. No, leave the beard. It's fine. Leave the beard. The logo is cool. I don't need to have a beard so that the logo is still usable. For BC. Phil, what's BC? I see what it is now. Okay, I wouldn't change my hoodie. I love the thing. Right, Nick? Thank you. I'm asking you guys all kinds of questions. 2 helps with the pain. It's a site that shows all the different trading of different cryptocurrencies. Oh, CryptoWatt. Okay, thank you, Ivan. Well, that's cool. Right on. Thanks for looking that up, bro. Now you're producing for the show. Now you're an official producer, man. We're going to fucking make that a thing. Nick Brown, Billy Ballantyne, Ivan. Those of you who are looking stuff up on Google for us during a show, I really appreciate that. Somebody looked up the fact if they could find someone rehydrating cannabis on YouTube with fresh cannabis buds. It makes total sense. In fact, when Chris said that, he's like, oh yeah, everybody does that. It's buds. Everybody does that. I've been doing it for 30 years, he says. And I'm like, yeah. What? I mean, why doesn't everybody do that? It would seem like everybody would do it. It just seems so obvious that you would do that. Unless maybe when someone tries to do that, it gets moldy and they misjudge it. Because I'm doing it on this kind of a scale. Very small scale. If I could imagine if you put a whole bunch into a large bag and you sealed it up, those buds are still wet and they're touching each other. You're going to get mildew or mold or something in there, I would think. So I would think that maybe people have tried it and it didn't really work out that well for them because of that. I'm just doing this, guys. But my point is, yeah, I would think, especially after Chris said that, I would think that this is just an old time, like a whole bunch of people have been doing this shit for years and years. It just seems obvious to me, But then again, I've never heard of it before. So, it's conflicting. Using apples causes mold? Really? I bet it tastes like apples too. Like smoking apples. Applewood bacon. Fresh smoked applewood. What the fuck is applewood? Is that wood from apple trees? Is that what applewood is? I don't know. Don't do it because that bitch said it was dirty. Oh, dude. Do it for you. Why I do it for me, bro? Look. To be, you guys know I am completely honest with you guys all the time about everything. And so there are plenty of women who have expressed interest in me. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but I'm saying while I have had the beard, and they've never seemed to have a problem with it. The one girl that I am really interested in doesn't seem to have a problem with it at all. Shout out Bernie bitch. She doesn't seem to have a problem with it at all. But that's all that really matters, isn't it? It's all about how I feel. And you know, now that I am improved my physique to a point where I don't have body shame anymore, yeah, I don't need the fucking beard to kind of give me a persona, you know? And I don't feel like I need to use it as something to create a character. It's just been, yeah, I live on a mountain. I was inspired by Token Daily. And it's been fun, you know, and I've never done it before. I never had a fucking beard like this before. Never in my life. So I did it. And I can always grow one back. It's not like it won't grow back. You know? If I miss it. If I go like this and there's nothing there, and I'm like, oh man, I can't do this anymore. You know? That's how I avoid touching my face. Yes, apple wood is wood from an apple tree. Okay, duh, I should have known that. Applewood bacon is smoked in it. Wow, if they cut down apple trees. So this is my thing, man. They must grow apple trees just to do that. They're, you know, right? Or is it dead apple trees? I mean, where the fuck do they get? That's a fruit-bearing tree. It just seems so sad. You're cutting down an orchard? Or is it just something that has to happen? Like you have to cut down apple trees every few years and then regrow new ones? Or I don't know. I don't know apples. I don't know apples from oranges, people. Hey, why is this coffee mug so fun? There's still coffee in this coffee mug. There's a song in my head as when I was a child. And I perceived it as going, go, 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 purse wash 'em, go, go, go. Go, 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 purse wash 'em, go, go, go. That's all I could remember, purse wash 'em. I don't know what the fuck that was. I got on fucking Google and YouTube, and I started typing in go, 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 and I put in go, 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 A, enter. Go, 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 B, enter. And I'd read all of the things that would come up. And I tried to figure out what the fuck. I got all the way to Z, and I didn't figure out what it was. So I typed in go, 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 Saturday morning cartoon. Because I was positive it came from a cartoon. Right? I remembered Little Indians. I remembered Little Indians, and that's all I could remember were Little Indians and that song. Go, 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 persuasum. Now remember, I must have been a little kid when I heard this. Because I fucking found that motherfucker. Do any of you know what that is? It's amazing. Do you want to know what it is? Does anybody know what the fuck that... I'm just wondering if I had asked the chat. If anybody was going to be like, that sounds familiar, Nay, or no. Because I know we've got some people that are around my age here. We would have been watching cartoons at the same years. This would have been one that you would have seen. Pretty sure. So you want to know what it was? I typed in go, go, go. Saturday morning cartoons. And I saw one called Go, Go, Gopher. And I was like, that's not it. It's like it had something to do with Indians. I'm like, Persuasion. I'm like, or something. What's Persuasion? You ready? I'm looking at it, and I'm like, well, it's a Saturday morning cartoon. It says Go, Go, Gopher. I said, let me click on that and just see what it is. So, this is what I found. This is what I found. $62.64, guys. Is it off Banana Splits? Dude, Banana Splits came up. It came up in my search. It could have been from that. I'm not sure. But this much I know. This much I know. This is what I found. And I don't know if I can play this for you on YouTube without getting copyright in trouble. But this was it. And as soon as it said 2 little Indians, I was like, you guys, if you could have seen the expression on my face, because I knew it couldn't be go, go, go Persuasion, but I was a little baby, and that's what I heard in my brain. Go, go, go Persuasion. Right? This is what they were saying. Do you know what's funny? That's the sound that Mark makes for Rogan. And it's so funny. It's the exact same sound. Okay. You hear what's going to happen next? Here it is. Did you hear that shit? Dude, that shit right there, what they're saying, I think, is go, go, go first, Sergeant. And my little baby brain thought they were saying Persuasion. Go, 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 Persuasion. Go, 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 and it sounds like they're saying first watch 'em, but I thought it was Persuasion. Right? Kersquash'em? Yeah. No. I think it's go, go, go first, Sergeant. So I think they're saying go, go, go first, Sergeant. Go, go, go. Go, go, go first, Sergeant. Go, go, go. No, I don't think it's made up words. I just think it's hard to understand, and as I was a little kid, it was hard for me to distinguish, I think, words like that, Anyhow, I'll be right back, people. Enjoy the view. Man, it is so fucking cold in here. You think I have a fucking door open. Holy shit. My heater goes all the way up to 88. I just put that motherfucker on 88 because fuck that shit. It's cold, man. It's 40, looks like 43 outside, something like that, something along those lines. But beautiful garden. Let me get rid of this Go Go Gophers theme song because that will get me a strike on YouTube. Almost definitely. Let's bring that Bitcoin is at 62.6 and the 24-hour high is 63.2. 63.2. Well, it looks like we just hit that 24. No. We did not. That was before the show. So 63.2 and 61.0 was a long time ago, and that's, you guys, that's 61.0 that you're looking at right here. It says 61.050, right? That's about to go away. You understand that? That bottom of Bitcoin is about to go up somewhere around 62,000. It's a new bottom, and this is a new territory for Bitcoin, guys. Understand. When that gets to 62, when the 24-hour low gets to 62, that may not have ever happened before. And I don't know when it hit 64 if it was that for a long time or if it was just a spike. I don't remember. I don't know. I wasn't around. But no, it was April, right? Was it April? It was fucking April. I was around. I don't remember, man. It was because I wasn't paying attention to it for some reason. Something happened. I think I don't know, man. Was I trying to go back to Florida or something? And I just kind of wasn't paying attention to crypto for like a day or two when it did that. I can't remember the spike. But whatever. I'm pretty sure that when this goes to 62, man, that's going to be a rarity. If anything, it will be the second time in Bitcoin history that it's ever happened. Could very well be the first. That the low of Bitcoin over 24 hour is 62,000. Guys, it's going to be 62. Probably. Fuck, dude. There's 61. There's still, we've got 61.9. All right, it might jump up to 9. It might jump up to 61.9 before it goes to 62. That looks like 61,900. It's going to hit that, and then it's going to go to 62. And then I bet we're in all new Bitcoin territory. Now, I don't know. I'm just guessing. Do I remember yellow 78s with carry? No, I don't know what you're talking about, Dom. Listen, just decipher the words easier. Now that you're older. Right, Dave? You're right. It's First Sergeant. Yeah, go, First Sergeant. Go, go. Isn't that funny? I remembered something about Indians. It was, that show is so politically incorrect today. You could never play that cartoon anywhere. Not on the internet, not anywhere. You couldn't, like, have that as a Netflix series or something. There's no fucking way, bro. That show is so bad. It's so off. It's so politically incorrect. Go watch it and you'll see. You'll be like, oh my God, you can't, they don't call Native Americans Indians anymore. You know? And then it just shows it actually makes fun of white people. You know, this First Sergeant guy is just an idiot. And, it portrays Native Americans as conniving and evil and, you know, subversive. And, oh man, it is so fucked up. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Native Americans saw that was on YouTube and had that shit taken down. You know? Because that shit is... I didn't even watch it. I just from the intro, guys. Just the intro is totally... Whoa, 62.75, guys. Holy shit. I can't believe Bitcoin jumped up 63,293 is just $500 away or so. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Are we going to go past 63,293 and go right to 65? Discuss the Squid Game show. I just started it 2 nights ago. Interesting psychological stuff. Yeah, I won't watch that shit. I don't play into shit like that, bro. I don't play into shit like that. I don't, I don't support that kind of shit. You guys that watch shit like that are fucking sheep. You know? You guys are fucking sheep. You could be educating yourselves and you're watching garbage. Straight fucking garbage. Straight fucking garbage. It's garbage. You're watching garbage. Straight fucking garbage. What's Flav say? You're watching garbage. Hello. Yes. Yeah, my lead singer from Full Throttle died yesterday. Tommy, the big guy who used to wear the glasses. I don't know yet. I don't know. Yeah, that sucks. It's all right. The road manager and I are really good friends, and Tommy and Terrace are really good friends. And I believe that, Tommy was really just getting a kick out of hearing about what I was doing on the internet. Terrace would tell him, I was growing cannabis and doing my show and shit, and he said hi, and we didn't get a chance to talk. Yeah, no. Yeah, but fucking A, in this day and age, I'm just used to it now. Yeah. Well, I've got some nice new movie posters. They came from various sources like Etsy and eBay and stuff, but I got the frames, and when the frames came in, they were broken. And this has happened 3 times in a row now. So they sent replacements, and the replacements came broken. So they gave me a hard time on the phone. I mean, on the chat with customer service. And I ended the chat with "Go fuck yourself." And then, no, check this out. Let me finish the story. Bezos, Jeff Bezos. Yeah. So I then go back onto the website and I fill out the same form that I did before that declined me. And instead of saying, instead of just Xing it out because it says send back the old ones, I'm like, I'm not sending back the old ones because you're just going to throw them away. I can take monster tape and I can fix these, even though they're cracked. You can't see it from the front, and they're not perfect, but I'll be able to put posters in them. I'm not going to give them to you so you can throw them in a dumpster. That's fucking stupid. Send me some new ones, right? They refused. So I fixed them, and I'm not fucking sending them back. I put my fucking posters in them already, right? So this is what I did. You're gonna love this shit. I go back on the website, and I do the whole process again to return, and this time I go, yeah, I'll return it. I'm gonna return the items. I had the other ones that were broken that I can't use. I put those in the fucking box. And I take that up, And I put that shit outside for UPS to pick up. They're going to get the same freaking frames broken, and they're not even going to look at them. They're just going to throw them in the freaking dumpster, and that's going to be that. And you know what they did? They gave me all my money back. So I've got 2 frames that I'm using that are pretty much fine, you know, for free. Thanks, Jeff. No, it was Amazon. They were being bitches. You know, I said I do like close to $100,000 worth of business with you every year. I said to them. I said, and you're gonna lose a lot of my business over a $50 item. It's like, you guys are psychotic. You guys really got nerve. Speaking of my sister, I keep it respectful. Fuckers. What? I'm on my show, and I told them I was speaking to you, and I keep it respectful, and then I said fuckers when I talk to you. I told on you yesterday. I totally told on you to my audience. Oh, that you always cursed in front of mom and dad when we were younger, and you never cared, and that I wouldn't do it, and that you were always cursing fuckers and shit. Yeah, when we were teenagers, you were doing it. I was shocked. Mom and dad didn't care. They loved you. You could say whatever you wanted. You would say, those assholes. I'd just be like, oh my God. I can't believe you say assholes in front of mom and dad. Hey now. Luckily I'm not on speakerphone. Oh my goodness gracious. You want to hear one of the best stories you never heard? Okay, so one time I stole mom's car. It was the Volvo. And Jeff Summers and I went to the beach. And this car was a 760 turbo intercooler Volvo. Same engine as the Porsche 944, and probably a heavier body, but mean. This car was so mean. And it was gunmetal gray. It was beautiful. Well, let me tell you what I did with that car one day. Jeff and I were coming back from the beach. We're coming down Markham Woods Road, and there was somebody that was going like 20 miles an hour. And I said to Jeff, I go, you want me to pass him on the grass, bro? He's like, yeah. So I pass him on the grass, and coming the other way is an undercover police officer. And so I get out on the road, and Jeff goes, that's a cop. And Jeff's watching him, and I'm hauling ass, and he's like, he's turning around. I'm like, oh my God. So we go, you know where those speed bumps are behind, you cut through behind the meat market there? Yeah, right? We went ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump over all those speed bumps like it was nothing. And that guy went out the highway way to the light, and he got blocked by traffic. And we made it all the way. And you remember the guard? His name was Dan. He was a big head guard. You remember that guy? Yeah. Okay, great. He's there at the gate, and he sees mom's car coming. So he opens the gate like 50 feet before he even sees me and Jeff Summers with our shirts off, driving the car. And as we drive through the gate, we wave at Dan, and Dan's like, hey. And he closes the gate, and the undercover cop pulls up behind him, and he won't let him in. Not only will he not let them in, he won't tell him who he just let in. He tells that guy, you need a warrant. He's like, I don't have to talk to you. Dan told us. Jeff told me. Jeff's like, dude, do you want to know what happened? I'm like, yeah. Jeff always gets all the information. So he went and talked to Dan, and It was crazy. We passed that car on the grass. We must have been doing 75 miles an hour in the grass in that car like it was nothing. Like a go-kart. That car was so bad. I can't believe you got that car. When you went to college? Was it when you went to college? Yeah. That's when I got that Chrysler New Yorker. That's when I got the New Yorker. That car was bad. Yes. Oh my God, you just... Oh my God. That's right, it had a car phone built into the fucking console. Oh my God. And what did you get in touch with me? Wow, what did we jumpstart it? I was like a superhero. I don't remember this at all. My sister broke down one day and I came and called a tow truck. I don't even remember this. It's awesome. I'm awesome. Cool. I'm glad I'm wearing my superhero shirt today. It's my underwear shirt. It's the underwear logo. Sheath underwear. But it makes me look like a superhero because I'm all muscular. Yeah. Josh, so you and I are sitting here talking, and this guy literally comes into my live stream. His name is Steve Cutler Live, and he says, "How the shit does you doing dabs help me? Grift much, bruh? Tremendously unsatisfying live stream. Thank you. Bye-bye." So you know what I did while I was talking to you? I flicked him the bird the whole time you and I were having a conversation. I didn't say anything to you. And then this guy, Josh G, said, "I was thinking the same thing, Nate. Fuck that Steve guy, lol." And then he goes, "Cutler." Oh, we should do a dab. Listen, I'm going to go. I'm going to pay attention to these people. They're so great. You guys are awesome letting me talk to my sister and catch up. I love you. Tell Steve I love him, please. And give your little doggy a hug and a kiss for me. And I'll do the same for the bees, for the beesel. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. That's my sister. So, we grew up together. Don't even make me start busting out stories about my sister. Because I can do it. And I got some badass fucking stories about her. You wouldn't even believe. But, that's for another time. Another place. Another world. Another time. You got it. 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 What song is that? Crystal Method? You got it. You got it. Why am I happy because that guy said dabbies. He says, all you're doing is doing dabbies. He's like, this is a horrible live stream. And I'm thinking to myself, let's do a dab. Fuck that guy. Oh, God. I'm thinking, hey, we should take that guy's advice and do a dabby. What do you guys say about that? Mr. Blue, thanks for retweeting my dead guy. Hey, do you guys ever notice when I retweet you? Kind of wondering. Let me know if you ever see me retweeting y'all. All right. This is the best live stream. Thank you, Nick. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism for all. Bitcoin is at 62,600, guys. Amazing. Amazing. Cheers. Repaying you now. Thanks for retweeting my bunches of words. I try to retweet you. I'll try to retweet you, man. You put up some good shit. What can I say? I like to retweet good shit. 62.6. It's you guys, this lateral movement is really going to be boosting those altcoins. Fantastic lateral movement, man, on these climbs. This is really, really, really healthy, guys. This says a lot about Bitcoin. What it's doing right now, it's probably going to go up to 65, guys. It's amazing. Amazing. Well, we have been live for 2 hours. And I'm out of Cafefe. Out of Cafefe. I like doing these long shows. We did a 4-hour show the other day, guys. Tomorrow is the 20th. We should be getting the channel back, the main channel back, to release those videos that are all set for private on the main channel. Which means that the channel will be getting more visibility. We might be getting some more viewers when those videos are all released. I'm still getting like 5,000 views every 30 days, even with all of my videos shut down on that channel. Every single video is off. And I'm still getting 5,000 views just from the live streams every 30 days. That I'm sending them to private as soon as I do them too. They still catch me for adult content. Those algorithms are lightning fast now. They get you as soon as you curse. I bet you this has already been 18 and up on YouTube. Can anybody verify that? I wouldn't be surprised. Get a lot of cursing on here. Those buds in this cold, you guys, that plant number 1, plant number 5, and especially plant number 4, they are so fucking purple. I think I'm going to go out there and get some photographs of how purple they are. I haven't been down there in a few days because it's been so cold. And I haven't seen any live spider mites in there. So, that cold is just keeping them at bay. It's really slowing them down, and I haven't had to spray them, which is great. You know, I'll spray. If I got to spray, I don't mind spraying. This stuff doesn't harm the buds at all, man. You know, if you don't spray under light, you get away with this shit. Keep it open, Megzy. No, not 18 plus yet. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll set it to private before they get a chance to do that. Who knows? Who knows? You know, there's plenty of you here. But I am live on my big channel. No, I know. Yeah, I'm live, Billy. I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. But I've got all my videos set to private until tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day where I can release all the videos. But yeah, I mean, I'm live. I'm live. But I can't release the videos right now. Tomorrow, man. You know, Dusty got his channel back. Got his YouTube channel back. Cult of Dusty. So happy for him. Those of you who follow me on Twitter, follow him on Twitter, I'm sure you guys saw that. That's really good news for not just him, but all podcasters. You know? They were trying to say that he was putting out medical misinformation on his channel. And it's just not fair. You know, for what he does, and then to have a human being review it and agree with the algorithm when that's bullshit. It's never what he's doing. Belong to the house across the street. Oh. So they parked it in front of your house? Dude, they parked it in front of your house instead of their house? The fuck, bro? That's so fucked up. Hey, man, get in your fucking food truck, back that motherfucker up, and park it over there on your side of the goddamn street. You fuckers. What are they doing? What are they fucking doing? God bless America. Patty. He got it back with his marks removed. Yeah, I know. With one of the strikes removed, I believe he said. Or was it both strikes pulled off? Something weird. Like where they took away the strikes, but they left something or something. I can't remember what he said in the tweet. But it was all good news. Whatever it was great news. He could fucking broadcast again. It was on the street on their side. Oh, I just told him I was trying to save him from the cops. The other neighbor will call him. Oh, it was on their side of the street. I thought they parked it on your side of the street, bro. I thought that bitch was parked right in front of your fucking house. My bad. I couldn't tell from the photograph, I guess. I thought you were going to walk right out your house and it was going to be parked right there. Right where your mailbox is, you know? 62,660, folks. 61,050. Pay attention to that number. That number's about to change, man. 61,050 is about to change. I could probably tell you exactly. No, not from this chart, but I could go to another chart to find it. Boy, oh boy, it was, that next jump is going to be, the next low is going to be 61,620. It's going to go up to 61,620. That'll be the first one. It'll go up to 61,620 for the daily low. And then it'll go up even. Then it'll go up even higher to, well, wait, it's 61.3. No, it's got to hit 61.333 first. Okay, no, my bad. It did go down to 61,333. So that's going to be the next one. And it'll be that for a long time, actually. 61,333. That will be the new daily low, I believe. Gotta back this up. Oh. Oh. What am I doing here? That's kind of fun. See, so you got to look at these drops and take note of that. It's only going down so low, and then it's bouncing back up. So this is one of those little dips right here. Yeah, but you just got green. The plants are in the way. You just got green volume spike. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it's enough of a buy-in here at 62.5. Let's see how many people are buying at 62,500. The fuck is that? An arrow at the top of the fucking... What is that? 62.44. Oh, that's showing that. Okay, I got you. I got you. It's showing... Huh. The low right there. 62.484, I guess. That arrow. I hate cop colors. Show tonight. Oh, Dusty's going live tonight. On a Tuesday to make up for no Monday. I love it. He's going to do a regular show. Everybody, Cult of Dusty's going live tonight. You can join me there. I'd like to be there watching. Unless I got personal shit going on. Is my cat sitting at my front door? Just chilling. What are you doing, Harles? Come up here. Come up here, you little fuck stick. It's fucking cold out there, man. Fucking 42, 43 degrees. Fuck that shit. He's just standing in front of the door. Harles! Harley! Harley! Rogie woke up. Harles! I don't know if you can hear me yelling all the way over there. He also posted another Meet the Victims yesterday. Yeah, you know, that's the thing about Dusty, is he bases his show around all the content that YouTube is going after right now. I would love to warn him about his choice of content without, but I'm afraid I'd come off as a know-it-all, you know, trying to tell him how to do his shit or whatever. And I feel bad because I know a lot about this. You know, and he plays around with that algorithm. He's so lucky, man. He got so lucky. Because they let him off this time does not mean if he keeps doing it, they're not going to immediately fucking strike an algorithm again for medical misinformation. They are not letting up on that. And if he thinks they are, he's going to be making a huge mistake. But I just wish I could warn him, you know? There's plenty of other subject matter out there to talk about. You know, just if you make it about this and you use those words, that's where they're at, you know. It's not me. I wish it was different. You know, I wish it would change. But by pushing that envelope repeatedly, all it's going to do is hurt him. You know? You've got to get systemic change before you push the envelope. Because then you lose your channel again, you know? It's like he already lost his fucking Twitter account. I wouldn't be surprised if he would be able to get that Twitter account back. Because that was bullshit. I know. I just don't want Billy. I just don't want him to perceive it that way. You know, and his show is not the place to bring it up. You know? I would not mind catching him on a Twitch game. That would be perfectly appropriate in his Twitch while he's video gaming to bring it up in there. And I would do that if I knew when he was gaming. You know? But just not on this podcast. Hey, Gussie. Listen, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys had fun. Gussie, tell Orlando I said hello. I'm gonna go eat and do some stuff. And, oh, hi, Prophetess Gertrude. Hello. Nice to meet you. But I hope you guys had fun, and I will see you guys this afternoon around 1 o'clock, okay? It's in 4 hours or so. 5 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours. 1 o'clock. I'll see you guys back here, alright? You guys take care. Turn on notifications in case I go on earlier, so you get notified. Bitcoin looks like it's trying to fight back upwards. It's at a nice leveled off place. Those altcoins should start pumping. They are. Sellers at 9%, Atoms at 8%. Mine, Harmony 1, that I love so much, is at 6.6%. HBAR, AVAX is doing well. Dash, Neo, OGN, Binance, Theta, Litecoin, ZEC, Mana, ICP. All of them are in the positive. They're all starting to pump, guys. This is exactly what we expect when we get healthy lateral Bitcoin movement. When it moves at the same value over a period of time, the altcoins start going up higher and higher and higher. It's great. Where's Ethereum? 3,700. Ethereum is a little down at 37.94. It should be up to 4,000. It's not there yet. Cardano ADA is at $2.11. That's well over that $1.61 zone. And where is, speaking of $1.61, where is Matic at? Doge is at 24 cents. It's down a little bit. Matic's at $1.46. All right? So look at your altcoins today, people. All right? If you're looking for altcoins, check and see. It doesn't matter which ones you really get into, as long as they've got good technology behind them. You know, if you're gonna be crazy and take risks with Safe Moon and Safe Mars and Shiba Inu and stuff like that, I'd use a little restraint on the size of those. You know, AVAX would be a good one. Solana, I mean, definitely look at Solana. Right now, it's at 155. That would be a great one. You know, you want to look at, I'll tell you right now, AVAX, Solana, Theta. Theta's doing really well right now at $5.92. Go check those out. Look at what Litecoin is doing too. You know, not a bad time to buy into these guys. All hell's about to break loose, man, and it might be unstoppable. Remember, Bitcoin has a limited amount of minted coins. They can't manipulate Bitcoin like they can the dollar bill and take all the value of it out of it by printing a whole bunch of more Bitcoins. It can't happen. Remember that, okay? So Bitcoin's going to go up in value. It's going to become more and more valuable. All right. Love y'all. Take care. Here's 20 seconds of me waving bye. You guys want to support me? Consider downloading Twitter. Get the Twitter app and follow @NaysGarden on Twitter. You can retweet, comment, and like all of my tweets. And make sure when you're on my channel to click that tweets and replies column as well. And go do the exact same thing over there. And join in the conversation. I'll see you there when I'm not here. All right? Love you guys.